Alright, guys, you're listening to Experience the Troubles, the podcast that looks into our story and opinions passed on this podcast. At first, today's heroes, they call Guys, I'm here with a previous episode podcaster guy, you feel me? My boy Mello.
Yo, what's going on, y'all?
What's good, y'all? On today's episode, we're gonna be, here and there about a couple of things, but how was your Christmas, my brother?
Wow, man, what can I tell you, bro? Coming into this Christmas season, I'm not really in the mood like that. I don't know what it was. I think for me, everything was more on the financial side of things. You feel me? Uh, I'm not going to go too deep into my situation, but I would just say, in the years past, I was able to come through for my family. This year was one of those years where I was like, dang, it really seemed like I could only just do the bare minimum this year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like in terms of like, I still was able to get my boy a couple of gifts. Feel me? Even though he's still young, he probably don't know the meaning behind Christmas yet. So for him, he doesn't care right now. So he's not really in tune of what he wants or what he needs. It's like for him, whatever he gets, he's like, well, screw it. Appreciate
I
it.
mean, you gotta introduce him to the video. I mean, that old Christmas show, I think movie, The Grinch.
The Grinch, yeah.
You show him that, he'll appreciate Christmas a lot more. Yeah, I've seen so many viral videos of people like coming to their house dressed as the Grinch, and the kids start beating them up.
Right.
That's the most interesting thing. I'm like, wow, I probably would have done the same thing.
I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty creative. Instead of providing the gifts, at least do something creative for them to be like, "Yo, what is that? Like, I've never seen nothing of this caliber before."
Exactly,
Yeah.
and it's like you just gotta, instill fear into your children's heart a little early.
Just a little bit,
Just a
just a
little
little
bit.
bit. I mean, with my boy, I don't speak for my boy. I can speak for anybody else kid, but he will be very curious. I'm gonna tell you that much. He won't be scared. Like there was one time I had like a scary mask on, and I'm thinking he was gonna cry. He just looked at it. He would take it off my head. He's like, and put it back on my face. I'm like, what you trying to say? I'm ugly? But yeah, man. Hopefully, next Christmas season, I'm in a much better mood. Like I said, I was just not very in tune. But as soon as Christmas Day got here, like I said, it's not only just the gift. It's about like really spending time with your loved ones, your close friends,
Yeah.
and just enjoying the moments with them. You get what I mean?
Like I don't know. This Christmas didn't feel like Christmas.
Not at all.
Like I went to my work Christmas party and I'm like, damn. I just feel like I don't want to be here sometimes. Because it's like it was cool, the energy was there, but it's like we all know what it was. So it's like
Right.
we didn't want to like bestow any more than we should.
Then I ain't gonna lie to you too, gang. I just felt like it was just like a regular day, bro.
Yeah.
Like as soon as the 25th came, it was just like, okay, cool. Like
I think we were just more focused on our finances and getting our life together. That's why we just didn't really care about the day.
yeah, yeah.
I think that's what it was.
You summed it up right. You summed it up right.
Because I was saying like, damn, yeah, I bought everybody Christmas gifts. It hurt my pockets, but I have to do better for next year.
Yeah. And there's one trick that you taught me, and this is a financial advice for anybody that's either have on a financial budget. Okay, buy your gift throughout the year. Do not wait until Christmas time or Black Friday comes around. Buy it throughout the year because there's a likely chance. For one, it might be more affordable. Number two, you don't gotta stress about it too much. And number three, you don't gotta put yourself in a big financial burden. Come, coming into next Christmas season.
Because, oh boy, when December hits and you got to pay the rent and buy Christmas gifts, you're like, damn, I feel like I'm working for free at this point. Like, it's too much.
Yeah, definitely too much, man.
But then it's like, fast forward into like a couple weeks ago, you ever heard about that video about the fake UPS workers?
Yeah, man. I mean, I used to watch a lot of videos growing up, especially on social media, whether it was like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever the case may be. But this one right there really hit differently. Especially that kids were involved. You feel me? Just want to say first and foremost, my condolences goes out to that family. Um, you know, for everyone that was involved. Like I said, I truly felt deeply sorry for the kids, man.
Yeah,
You
the
know,
video's kind of crazy. It's like people thinking that they're average UPS workers, but the whole time they're just getting robbed,
Right.
you know. But then they couldn't find anything, so they're like, "All right, we couldn't find anything. We're just gonna off you
You're right. And my
one by one, from the dad to the mom to the brother,
brother, yeah.
and right in front of the kids."
And I'm not gonna lie to you, gang. Those kids gonna be traumatized, bro.
Oh yeah,
They're gonna be
at least the older kid was trying to cover the younger kid's eyes,
eyes right to see what's
so they can like save them. For the kid to have that level of comprehension, it's kind of crazy.
not real crazy, bro. Facts. I just feel like situations like this, man, you just gotta, for one, be aware of your surroundings. That's number one. Number two is just
But who would you think like it's gonna be fake UPS workers? Like, how would you know the difference?
that there's
They had the whole driver uniform. I don't know why they have ski masks, but that's what that'll be my first concern because UPS would have been like, nah, you can't have ski
You're
masks.
right.
That'd have been like had me like wondering. But then it's like you're just not you prepared to like see a UPS worker pull a gun at you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But my thing is like, if I was in the kind of that situation, my first thought is like they're dressed in UPS, but they don't have the truck.
Right.
Like they always have the UPS truck. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if you're walking from the distance and you don't see no truck, I'll put like a little concern in the back of my mind,
Yeah, but
just to
like,
be like, okay, let me go inside.
no, absolutely. It's like, damn, where you came from, or what is your motive?
Yeah, I understand. I think it was in the state of Ohio.
Ohio. Yep.
Maybe it's snowing, but I don't see no UPS workers wearing ski masks like that.
Right.
So covering their face,
Yeah.
they may be wearing like scarves and like gullies and stuff,
Right.
but the ski mask, that's a little concerning.
Very concerning. I mean, like I said, bro, just watching that video alone, I'm just like, wow, bro. Like those three guys, they really did have nothing better else to do with their time. To go out there and rob and leading to a tragic death behind it. Now I say you're about to spend the rest of your life behind bars.
Man, I think I saw a previous post like a couple of days ago, like the guy that did it
Yeah.
saying like, "Oh, I didn't mean to do it" or something. Condolences to the family, but I'm trying to live with my family, so we got to make this thing happen. Something along those lines. It's kind of crazy. Like he want to plead his case that he's guilty, but after you did what you did with actual proof, you want to try to go back to your family. You know what you did.
Come on, fam. And man, an eye for an eye, bro. You gotta reap what you sow, as the old proverbs would say.
Yeah, but people are so delusional.
Delulu.
What I heard is like it's probably they had a hit for the people.
So apparently, I heard that too. I heard that for some reason. I heard those folks they had some type of money.
Drug money, really.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's still wrong, but I don't know what people do in their other lives
Right.
because social media will show you what they want you to see, but we don't know what actually really happened. So it's like,
That's why I say you gotta be careful. We live in a crazy world. Can't be too flashy. If you can, just live a simple life. Don't do not ever make yourself a target.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't understand the people that are actually rich on social media, like they're flashing like their bankroll on their bed, cash on the table.
Table.
I mean, that's cool, but it's like, what's the point of flashing? You're just making yourself a bigger target.
Target. And people these days they're good with technology, bro. I mean, like they could spot like the smallest item. They're like, okay, I know where this person's at based on like a couple details. You feel me? So it's just like you just got to be better.
Honestly, people just look up your name and they'll find a little bit more about you. That's the thing. So it's like, if you don't live in like in a gated community where there's like guards and stuff,
Right.
even though you still can have a chance of getting robbed, but still you have a better chance of like getting notified at least.
No, absolutely. But just want to say rest in peace to those that passed away in that video. Like I said, condolences out to that family. I mean, to transition, Kels. Did you saw that Diddy video or the Diddy documentary?
Of course,
What was your take on it?
man. My take about it is it's really crazy how you thinking somebody like Diddy is somebody just a regular producer, fake rapper in a
Right.
way, but it's like he did so much behind the scenes. Like on that documentary, it talks about like how he set up Tupac and Biggie,
Mm-hmm.
how the whole thing with Cassie and them.
Mm.
I think the main thing that caught me off guard, I didn't know about this, is pretty much how he's just an envious guy.
Yeah.
Like, how can you envy somebody that's like that has probably less than you, but or even more than you, but you realize you can't do more for yourself, so you just got to take from others.
That's just being greedy, bro. That's the greed. That's what I call it, being greedy. And watching that, even I didn't watch the full documentary per se, but based on what I've gathered so far, Diddy was one of the best way to describe Diddy was one of those individuals growing up was a lame.
Yeah, he do look like a lame growing
You
up.
feel me?
Like, how, money changes people's appearance for sure,
Yeah,
but it's like he's one of those homeboys. Like, I can't fuck with him. You know,
right.
he's a little weird.
Weird, yeah. Like that's the one that you gotta keep one eye closed, one eye open for. You feel me? Because you never know what to expect. Come to find out, I heard that he went to private school.
Yeah,
Yeah, he went to private school. Like,
Smashes OG too.
yeah, whoa.
Yeah, he didn't get that far, huh?
I get that far
Yeah,
now.
so I heard that he pretty allegedly had, his mom was part of like, the pimp, and
Yeah.
so they had intercourse allegedly. So it's like
Wow.
it's kind of weird. Like, how do you like be okay with sleeping with your OG?
Right.
So it's like it's weird. And there's so much to that thing. It's very interesting. Like, that's one thing 50 Cent is petty for. Like, holding so much evidence for 30 years
Yeah.
just to release it later. That's a whole type of level of petty. And I
Man,
heard it all started when 50 Diddy offered 50 Cent a shopping spree.
yeah, shopping spree, and 50 looks at him like, "What type of grown man are you asking another grown man for a shopping spree?"
I'm not gonna lie, that's the first indication I'll be like, he's weird.
Yeah,
Because that, I don't know how to explain it. Like, who would ask a grown man, "Hey, you want to go shopping? I
like
pay for everything."
what the fuck? You're
It's the
not.
fact that 50 Cent is rich,
Yes,
so he doesn't need your money.
right.
It could be out of your kindness of your heart. He just think that you want something out of
It,
it.
there's always like a agenda. There was an agenda behind it the whole time.
And from all the episodes, there was an agenda for everything.
Yeah.
It's like he wanted fame, so I don't know if you got that far where the host, like 14 students died in the school.
Nah, go more into details if you can.
So pretty much, I believe he was hosting an event
Uh huh.
to like get build up his fame.
Yeah.
So then he hosted like a personal event, got it whole booked out.
Uh huh.
So then I guess one of the hallways was like one way. So
Okay.
the door like opens inwards,
Yeah.
but everybody is going outwards. So I guess,
Everybody collided? Would you
yeah,
say?
pretty much.
Oh.
I think it was gunfire or something, and
Ah.
then everybody was rushing through, so people got stampede.
Oh
They got
wow.
stepped on, and then they're all trying to force their way through a small entrance.
Right.
You know the bottleneck method where you apply so much pressure, everything's gonna get squished.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
Wow.
So as they were pressing, people were just getting crushed, getting forced through that door.
Mm.
So about 14 people died.
Wow.
Several were injured,
Okay.
and people, like, I don't know. I think in the video they're saying it was a form of sacrifice. You know how in the industry where you
Mm-hmm.
must sacrifice people to get further in life.
Right.
They say that was a form of his sacrifice,
Lord have
and
mercy.
he started realizing, okay, the more I sacrifice, I mean, that's what I assume. Like,
Mm.
the more he sacrificed, the farther he got in his career, and that's what it looks like.
Mm. Now, question: those 14 individuals that passed away.
Just straight randoms.
So, did they get like a settlement? Did the family get a settlement from it?
Mind you, this is in like 1980, 1990s.
Damn. So,
This is when he was not even like as famous,
right
but that's where he started his fame.
from that.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's I think this is early 20s.
Yeah.
So he was just trying to get his name out there, and that I learned that chaos with a face image will get your face up. You like get your name very known.
Right.
So it's like the Luigi incident that the artist, the actor,
Yes. Yes.
I guess he got caught up with some type of murder or something.
Mm-hmm.
Since his face is connected to murder, everybody started hearing his name.
Name.
So now he became extra famous,
Right.
and for a long time he went viral. And this is before viral was a thing for Diddy. So it's like his face was on the newspaper. So now his name is getting out there.
Mm-hmm.
So then I guess he realized, like, since chaos
Right.
is the main chat that the main catalyst
Mm-hmm.
for fame, why not continue it?
Mm.
the more negativity that you bring out into the world, the more famous you become. Because yeah, goodness is gonna be good for a while, like a good short period of time.
Right.
But negativity is always gonna be there.
Yeah. And people will always remember that.
They always remember the bad,
Yeah.
but never the good.
Good. But also too from the documentary, I heard. Well, I saw that Biggie was in distress. Like seemed like Biggie already knew that he was gonna be gone.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Because it's like, imagine your producers like, yo, we're gonna go to the enemy turf,
Yeah.
and we're just gonna chill and vibe,
Right.
and have parties. But I'm the artist that's like making you money, and I feel like, damn, I don't feel comfortable here.
Yeah.
I'm on enemy territory.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We come to party.
Yeah.
So now he's stressed in his hotel,
So,
not knowing when he's gonna die,
die.
and that's really crazy. Cause it's like they like, if you kill Tupac, we don't kill your favorite star, Biggie.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
Now in regards to Tupac, and does not does it relate to the Diddy documentary? No, yes, and no.
The more you get into it, it does. It sounds like,
was there really a funeral for like Tupac?
basically, yeah.
Wow. I don't know. I was just always curious because
Since Tupac passed away,
yeah,
Diddy started the freak offs. So for every Remembrance Day, like every year on that particular day,
yeah.
I think it's for his birthday or his funeral day,
Mm-hmm.
he does the freak offs
Wow, on his birthday.
on that particular day every year.
Man, those free calls, I tell you, those free calls were something else. Like, I was like, wow, a grown man doing all these illegal activities behind closed doors, bro. I'm just like, and the name of the individual that sent those free calls,
Celebrities.
it's just like, I remember LeBron said, there's no party like a Diddy party. Got me thinking, what do you mean about that?
Yeah. But it's crazy. Like, the further you go into the documentary, the more you realize, like, wow, Diddy was on a lot of drugs growing up at a young age. Like, he was like part of like fentanyl and all that stuff, and some other purple powder. I forgot the name of it.
Wow.
And a lot of these powders were in the liquids, like the baby oil. When he had to deal with Ciroc, it was in the bottles too. When he's giving out to the people, yeah. So if he had to deal with Ciroc back in the day, and
So hold on.
every time he brought those bottles to his house and everybody drank it, there was something in it.
So I'm curious. When he used to have those boxes of baby oils, it was a regular baby oil,
No,
I'm assuming.
it was like some muscle relaxer or something like that.
Wow.
So when people put it on their skin, they instantly just get high.
Instantly.
Like, it's crazy.
That is it.
One of the people in the documentary talking about, like, I'm like, damn, imagine you go to Diddy's house, you take a shot and you put some baby oil on you, and then you fall asleep and you wake up, now your butt hurts. He said he doesn't remember nothing, he just feels sore. And then I'm just there like, Diddy got you.
Oh my god. Like I said, all these things coming out about Diddy. 50 is one petty ass individual.
What?
I don't blame him though, but yo, you waited to gather all the evidence. Like you waited till you got receipts.
But then
receipts.
when you watch more of the documentary, you start realizing why? Like, how did 50 get all this evidence? But then as you watch the documentary, Diddy wasn't paying his people.
That's what it was, yeah.
So the cameraman was not getting paid the whole time.
Yeah.
Diddy was giving false hope and promises.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow. His art of manipulation is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That for years you're telling somebody, I'm gonna pay you, or I'll pay you up front, then I don't pay you again.
Mm-hmm.
So it builds a false hope of like future payment.
Mm-hmm.
But me, oh shit, you pay me one time, and you don't pay me next 2 months, I'm quitting.
That's it. I mean,
maybe not even 2 weeks, maybe 2 weeks. Because
I mean, that's your morale. That's your that's your integrity. That's on the line.
But it shows that people don't read contracts, because it says in the fine print, I pay you up front, but the rest is for me.
Wow.
You're only getting fame. You're not getting payment.
Payments. That's crazy.
I don't know. For me, I don't think I would want to get fame.
No, I think fame comes with too much responsibility. Comes with too much chaos. Too much chaos in its own way, and I don't know. You just make yourself a target, like more like a lick. In our urban terms,
Yeah.
you become a lick.
Plus, people gonna be on your ass like every day, try to
From
take pictures.
paparazzis, the fans. You feel me?
They can be outside your house,
And,
try to record you, make some fake articles about you.
yeah,
Like,
I'm not gonna use that brand name, but they know who they are. It start with a T. I'm gonna leave it like that.
I don't know, but
Anywho's, but I mean, what I gather is you gotta be careful of a Diddy. Remember back, back in the days, we used to say no, the H word, no, the H word. I
go
can't say
pause.
relating to pause. It's like a
Yeah,
synonym a synonym to pause. Nowadays everybody's hey
no
no
Diddy.
Diddy.
I already know that.
Oh man,
I
but
feel like that goes for every generation. There's always gonna be something that's relating to a negative content.
yeah, of course. And do you believe that history would repeat itself?
History will always repeat itself. That's why things always happen again and again.
Yeah.
It all depends on how you react. It's like when you see something happen previously and it feels familiar,
Yeah,
probably you have to react a different way so you don't get trapped in it again.
right. Like prior to Diddy, who did the older generation have?
Before Diddy?
Yeah,
That's a good question.
that is a very good question. I don't even know myself, so I was just asking just to ask. But the only reason why I asked this question, like do I feel like we probably might have another Diddy situation in the near future? Um,
Mm,
with technology and with what things going on, do you think that quote unquote next person will have that same power? Like,
I feel like that's already going along. It just Diddy actually got caught doing it.
right?
Because a lot of the things are not going to be out there in social media. But I do believe that conspiracies are a real thing
Hmm.
because they were talking about Diddy and all that for a long time, but we just don't put an eye towards it.
Yeah. I mean, the first thing that started making me look at Diddy different, that hotel incident.
With Cassie,
Yeah. When like Shawty ran out the room and he just mollywopped her. I was like, whoa.
and that's also in the documentary
Yeah.
on why it happened.
Yeah.
She was part of the freak offs.
No way.
Diddy was paying people to fuck her.
And she probably got tired of it.
She was trying to leave because Cassie was like very loyal,
Uh-huh.
but then Diddy just took advantage.
Mm.
To me, it's like Diddy. There's this word called groom.
Okay. He groomed.
So he groomed her into what he wanted her to be. He groomed everybody to what he wanted them to be.
Mm.
So it's like when people couldn't get groomed and they wanted to do their own thing,
Mm-hmm.
you had to make a how do I say it? And I forgot what I was gonna say, but
Would you say breed? Like turn them into something,
pretty much ways that he can get manipulated.
manipulate this. Okay,
He
gotcha.
he manipulated them to whatever he wanted them to be.
Right.
So it's like for Tupac. Tupac didn't want to be on his records no more. Like, nah, bro, you whack.
Yeah. Right.
You ain't paying me. Fucking
So
Suge Knight was gonna pay me more than you. And he's gonna pay me, treat me better. Even though Suge Knight probably ain't treat people good like that.
I'd love to ask that. I'm like, what's your take on Suge Knight?
He
Like,
paid his people, but he ain't probably treat them the best.
got you.
But anything's better than how Diddy treated people.
Damn. I mean, the way that you put it like that got me thinking. Do you feel like, in terms with morals and integrity, do you feel like Suge Knight carried those?
Yeah, a little bit better than Diddy.
Yeah.
Diddy didn't pay nobody.
Yeah.
He just sell them a dream.
Mm.
Imagine he paid himself every time he was in it. He put himself in all his music, artists, all his artists music
Label?
videos,
Uh huh.
so he can pay himself.
No way.
Yeah, if you haven't realized, he's in almost everybody's music
Yeah,
video.
yo. From like, dang, now that I think about it, you're right.
I never noticed till they said that.
At least you're right. Hello, good morning.
Hmm
He was part of that. Um, I'm coming home. Uh,
And he's in some Tupac videos.
yeah. Wow.
And Cassie's.
And Cass.
And Biggie.
Damn. It really goes to show he just wanted to be a part of it, just be a part of it. Just
Yeah.
to say, hey,
He couldn't rap, so, you know the lyrics from all his songs?
Yeah.
They had to write it for him.
So he had a whole writer.
Yeah, it took him 6 months to write one verse. I mean, yeah, I said the same thing.
6 months, Cal.
To write a verse.
Correct. A verse.
Hmm.
Wow. So when growing up, obviously Diddy was part of our generation growing up. So what do you think? What did you think of his music per se?
I didn't like it. If it didn't have a feature, I didn't really listen to it like that.
Now that I think about it, the only song that I'll say I kind of enjoyed from Diddy was "I'm Coming." No, well, no. Then again, "I'm Coming Home." He did have a feature.
Hmm.
Yeah. So now that I think about it, you're right. Any solo song he had, it didn't hit.
There's one I can't remember, but they played at the club all the time.
Which one? Did it feature Biggie in it?
No, it's him just rapping, I guess.
Huh. Wow. Like I said, I never saw him as like a good rapper, anyways.
He just had artists. That's what I would see him as.
So he just knew people. He's somebody that he surrounded himself with the right individuals
Exactly.
and just blended in perfectly with them.
He knows how to create a team. That's what I see. Like, he knows how to create a good team of people to make good music.
Mm.
But him himself, he doesn't know how to make music like that.
Yeah.
So
One last thing before we kind of pivot. Do you believe that more people's going to speak out?
you gotta watch the documentary, bro.
Oh,
You gotta watch the
I will be
documentary.
tuned in. I'm going to be tuned into the documentary.
Because after he got, into jail, 100 more people got in, like, put a case on him. So
Oh no, he's cooked.
no, he is.
He's cooked.
He can't be saved.
He's cooked.
Like, he thought it was good, but then after that, 100 more people was just saying, "Yo, he touched me.
Yeah.
He did this. He did that." So,
Uh,
I mean, from the pictures on social media, it seemed like he's having a good time in jail.
I mean,
He doesn't have to consent. Everybody wants it in there. So, can't say nothing about that.
No comment.
Yeah, so.
I mean, I said now that we're about today's the 27th, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We're about, like, you can say 5 days away into the new year. I want you to list me some things that went well for you this year, some things that you could improve on, and some things that didn't go according to plan for you.
This year, I mean, I don't know. This year feels like you had a lot to learn.
Not for sure.
Like this, I wouldn't say this is my best year, but I learned a lot this year. Like how people move, like what I need to do to better myself. I probably should have hit the gym a lot more this year than I should have.
Right.
But I'm just learning that for next year. So I'm in the new year strong and going every day, but I want to go harder for next year to get the summer body back.
So you can just flex the muscles out real
A
quick.
little something.
Something like
Little.
hit him with a
But it's all about next year for sure. The goals are like to get the finances up 100%.
Yeah.
Maybe, work for myself. That's the goal for next year. That was the goal for this year, but it didn't go as planned. But, it's always something to work towards every year.
Hey man, shout out to this guy here, bro. One thing about this guy, he taught me the art of life from a financial standpoint. From the time I known him, I known this guy since the 11th grade.
What was that, 11th grade?
11th grade.
I thought it was 10th grade.
Huh? You probably could be right.
I think 7th grade.
Yeah. So this guy here, I'm very observant. I may not say much, but I'm very observant. Like, he always taught me, yo, Zo. That's how we address each other. And yo, Zo, every year you always gotta do better than what you did the previous year. And at first I used to look at it, I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, what do you mean about that? And next, I remember he was showing me all the different jobs he had, and each year, each new job that he had, he always leveled up. And he got me thinking, I ain't gonna lie, he's right. Like, the minimum wage here in Florida, it's like $8.05. It probably went
I
up
think it's 11 now.
11 now. But back in the days, I'm gonna use $8.05. Imagine you started off at $8.05 and you stayed at that same pay for like the next 5 years. It's like you really didn't do anything to improve yourself, to better yourself financially, personally, professionally. You just stay stagnant.
You
And this,
know, you know what it is, because it's like somebody at a job taught me like, why stay at a job that's only gonna give you like a 50 cent raise, right? Or you can just go to a different job that's gonna bump you up to $3, $5,
yeah,
and it's like that's how you're gonna build up yourself. Because jobs, once they get comfortable with you, they don't look for growth within you. They're just gonna pay you little by little because you're gonna stay there for a long time.
right.
They believe in loyalty over
Yeah.
payments. So it's like your loyalty could take you so far. It's like one of those workers at Burger King
Hmm.
that was there for like 30 years.
Yeah,
I think it was a recent post. He got awarded a bike.
that was a McDonald's worker.
A McDonald's worker. There you
Started
go.
in 2004, and he was granted. I was like, damn. Then there was a similar one of this Burger King guy. I think he was there for like 30, about 30 years. They gave him like
A goodie
a
bag.
goodie bag. I'm like, what is this? Like, where's the love? Where's the appreciation? But that goes to show you, man, never be loyal to a job. Because
Never settle for less.
never. There you go. Never settle for less. Because as soon as you settle for less, you just really giving them the ultimatum of how much you're worth.
They're never gonna know how much you're worth. Because there was this one post that was saying like, if you have a vintage car, you
Mm-hmm.
go to the pawn shop, they offer you $1,000. You go to a second pawn shop, they offer you 1,500.
Mm-hmm.
But you value the car over 30,000.
Mm-hmm.
You go to another pawn shop, they offer you 5,000. So now you don't feel like you're satisfied, so you just keep on looking. So now you go to a luxury car auction.
Yeah.
They offer you 15,000. Now you're getting somewhere.
Like, wait, hold
But now you
on.
go to an antique car shop. Now they offer you 100,000 for your car. You just got to know where you feel is valuable.
Oh yeah, for
'Cause
sure.
not every place is gonna value what you value.
True.
So you just gotta keep on looking.
Mm.
Because sometimes it's hard. You feel like giving up, but you have to keep on going. Because maybe you was one stop away from leveling up, but you just gave up.
No, absolutely. The moral of this is always bet on yourself, man. Always bet on yourself. You may never know the outcome of something until you try.
Yeah, take a little risk
Yeah.
that you're able to handle. You know,
Yeah.
everybody risk tolerance is different.
Different. That's a fact.
So I wouldn't say take $100,000 loan and just bet on yourself.
Mhm.
You can if you want to take that risk, but just look at the consequences.
Guess
Are
that.
you willing to hold that consequence?
The interest rates, the monthly payments that comes behind it.
You could take bankruptcy, but your credit gets fucked up.
Yeah. And you're gonna be screwed for what, the next 7 years.
I wouldn't say that, but it's gonna take a while for your credit to go back up. You know,
I mean, Kowski, with the current age that you are right now, what would you told your 10 years ago self?
10 years ago, that I was 18.
Yeah.
Invest in crypto.
Early on, right?
Yeah, continue to trade. Don't ever stop.
Okay.
Don't finance a car. Buy a car at the option.
Okay.
I mean, even though I bought a car, I financed a car. I paid it off like 3 months later.
Right.
So,
Because he had money. You see, this guy's rich, man. If y'all need something, go to this guy.
I'm not rich. I just know how to save money.
What's
I,
what's the art into saving money, sir?
don't buy a lot of stuff
Oh.
at a young age. Buy what you need, not what you want.
In translation, live below your means. Continue.
Pretty much.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Living below your means makes life so comfortable. Like I think when we started traveling, I was living below my means. I was making a lot of money,
Right.
but I was just living so below my means. I just wanted to travel so much.
Right.
Like I think that year we went to California.
Yeah.
The year after that we went on a cruise.
Yeah.
The year after that went on to a vacation to like Puerto Rico. So many things just by living below your means. Because I learned that I just need the bare minimum stuff. Like I just need regular clothes.
That's it.
I need my card to be paid off. I don't need to spend too much. Like I just need regular stuff.
Right.
Things that make me happy. So it's like if expensive makes you happy, just make sure you're able to afford it.
That's it.
Because I could have bought myself a Louis Vuitton belt, but I'm like, $500 for what?
For what? For why?
Why?
For why?
There's no point of like spending that. Like you're just looking to fit in.
hmm
I believe fitting in is dumb.
Yeah.
I rather just stand out.
And I'm so happy that you brought that fitting in part. I'm not gonna lie to you. When during my younger years, I was an individual that was trying to fit in. You feel me? Just trying to blend with the crowd. And I realized, when trying to blend in with the crowd, it's just temporary. It's nothing. It's nothing permanent. At the end of the day, people switch up every day. B.
Yeah.
Those same individuals that you think that was your doll, that was your homie, this, that, the third. Everybody, they'll switch up out of nowhere.
Boy, I think I learned in high school. I started my freshman year, like 100 friends. Sophomore year, 50 friends.
Ooh.
Junior year, 20 friends. Like senior year, I just had 10. So you realize everybody just fake.
Yeah. And everyone has an agenda. Everyone has an agenda to outshine you for no reason. It's like, wait, relax now. You're broke just like me. Okay. We still stay with our parents. Like, huh, what are we doing here?
Everybody has some type of envy for somebody.
Hmm.
It's the fact that you could be broke, but you're more happy than me. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
right.
Like if somebody sees that you're more happy than them, they're like, "Nah, bro. I wonder why you so happy for. I don't like you to be happy because I'm not happy." You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no, for sure. But did you ever wonder, like just like you said, those people that were envy of you? Did you ever feel like at some point you felt like you were the problem?
Huh? Why would I be the problem?
Mm.
I didn't see no problem.
Right.
That's their problem.
I used to question myself. I'm like, damn, is this something that I'm doing wrong? And I
It's the
realized.
fact that you're doing right. That's what it is. It's like saying you're going to the gym every day.
Yeah,
They mad because you're going to the gym every day,
you're
but
right.
they decide not to go to the gym.
You're
You're right that you be mad.
right.
You can be mad all you want. It's the fact that I'm taking the steps further to better myself.
Right. And I realized, from a psychology standpoint, those same people that were envy, mean, or whatever, like have all types of negative energy towards you. It was more of an internal battle with them.
Yeah.
And I realized, yeah, I realized a lot of y'all motherfuckers, excuse my French, a lot of mother effers really have some in, internal demons that they're dealing with.
Man, everybody got an internal demon. Everybody just doesn't handle it the same way.
Right.
I know my demons just okay. I'll do what's in my control. That's it.
That's it. Cause
That's all I can do.
I just learned, man, you don't need a bunch of friends. You just need the good. You just need the good and the right people around you. You feel me?
I feel like when it comes to that, it's always good to add on to friendships. In other terms, even though you have a good circle of friends, you can also reach out to make some new friends that are also good.
Hello.
That's what I believe in. It's like when we went to Canada.
Yeah.
We met that one person from the cruise,
Uber Silk Cruise.
that Canada person, chill as fuck.
Yeah.
Like she was cool, and it's like I've never met somebody so humble. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like the two French girls.
Yeah, yeah. The two French girls on the Soul Cruise, down to earth was like, yo, you realize like, yo, you
There's
have
really good people out there.
yeah, you just got to network, got to
Yeah.
branch out and just see, who's there. I mean, details
Mhm.
about that. Don't worry. I want to see, but in terms of, like, did you feel like it's an event where like you can network with people? I feel like there was different people from like different job fields.
Yeah, I realized that.
Yeah,
I met a DJ. I met a financial
you're
advisor.
right.
I met like so many people. A traveler.
Yeah,
I'm like, traveler's a job? That's a job?
job. You're right. That's what I was looking at. I was like, bro, this is like a networking event. It's like, bro, you never know who you may encounter. You feel me? It's like all you need is just that one person to, you know, change.
Yeah, I
You know,
know. One person, bro.
Yeah. But what's one of your hopes heading into the new year? You know,
Man, I quit my job. That's always the hope for every new year, to quit my
hey,
job.
hey man, we still have bills to pay now. So
I mean,
before,
self-employed. That's what I'm looking for.
ah,
'Cause I don't know. I've met so many self-employed people like throughout the year. I'm like, damn, they just never gave up on themselves. That's why they're self-employed.
yeah.
So it's like I wouldn't mind just being self-employed, just making my money, staying home,
hmm
probably traveling whenever I feel like it.
Yeah.
It's always a goal.
Gotcha,
That's
gotcha.
why I'm just trying to, step it up. All it takes is one good change. One, it takes one person you probably meet in a year,
Mm.
stuff like that.
No, for
One
sure.
thing.
For sure, man.
I feel like if you make it, everybody makes it.
That's it.
Well, everybody you choose to make it with you. I gotta say that
There you go.
because I believe in like, let's say I make it,
Mm-hmm.
only the people that supported me gonna make it with me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I believe in.
Right.
I don't believe in, oh, I make it, we all make it.
Right.
No, it's only the ones that supported me,
Yeah.
and I feel like deserves it.
No, for sure. Absolutely. And also too, you can't. I realize when as time goes on and when you start to level up more in life, you can't bring everybody with you, and then you hit it right on the mark where like only bring the ones that was there with you, that supported you
Yeah.
throughout the process. There's some people that's going to hold you back, man. They're scared to see growth.
Yeah.
Which is sad. It's like, damn, we're trying to better ourselves. We're not trying to be in the same predicament, live off from the government, or be miserable, man. Like the ultimate goal is to level up, man.
I don't know. For me, it's like once I make it, I'm not gonna be flashy on social media. I'm just gonna be traveling a lot more. That's all it is.
And
Y'all just gonna see the traveling. Y'all not gonna see
the monetary
the
stuff.
monetary stuff.
People gonna be like, bro, weren't you just here like on that? And it's like, hey, we're just living life, baby.
Yeah.
Just living life.
I think that's always the goal: to live life. I still have a goal to retire by 30.
By
So
30?
I'm gonna just see how I got one more year and a half. So maybe I can retire. I wasn't particularly specific on how I should retire, but maybe retire from a job by 30.
Okay.
That's what probably the goal is.
In other,
God's plan,
In other words, he's taking me to Wolf Chris once when he retires fully. Ain't that right?
What's that?
Oh, a steakhouse.
Oh, steakhouse?
Yes.
Yo, fat ass.
Yeah, man. I mean, but besides that, is there anything else like you want to touch on? Appreciate you for having me here, bro. Last time I was here was 6 months ago. Six,
No,
seven,
for real. Was it 6 months ago? Oh,
seven,
yeah.
7 months ago.
Yeah, time
Yeah.
flies, bro.
Our first episode was out in Houston, Texas, and I just want to say thank you for allowing me to be a part of your platform, man. And
Bro, you're always welcome, dog. It just, when I started this podcast, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like it. But then once I start interviewing people, I'm like, wow, people have so much things to offer.
no, for
Like,
sure.
and it's like seeing different perspectives on life, what they've been going through in the last couple months,
Mm-hmm.
probably catching up, have a catch up episode. So that might be a thing now
Right.
to see what people are doing in their lives,
Yeah.
see what changes. It's interesting.
Yeah. And just having the opportunity to see those same individuals still alive, and they're doing good, good for themselves, is just like, dang, it really bring you like joy, saying like, wow, this person, like, I want either that you either work with a long time ago, you went to school with, and you just seeing them prospering, prospering in their life.
Yeah, it's like one of my other podcast guys,
Mm.
Randall. Like, it's funny. Like when I invited him to the podcast, he was like a kind of a new person that I recently met, like that thing that month or
Right.
that week, and then he's like, "Yo, I'm down to be on your podcast.
Right.
Like, I see you doing your thing. I'm with it."
Yeah.
Like he's actually been a very positive person. Like he recently sprained his ankle when playing ball. Somebody crossed him low key, but I'm not gonna say too much about that.
Who?
I don't know, but once I look back, he was out for the game. I'm like, whatever. But hey, he gonna watch this and be like, that did not happen. But hey, we know what happened. So
Shout out, this guy is shout out, I tell you.
no, but he was a cool individual. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm.
Probably gonna have him back maybe next year,
Mhm.
somewhat.
Okay.
But the more to talk about because he gotta elaborate on the story we couldn't finish the first time. So
Got you.
and there's always gonna be more to talk about, especially how the
Uh,
government's going in life right now.
uh,
So
okay. Hey man, y'all be sure to like, comment, subscribe to Experience the Trouble, right?
yeah, of
Experience the
course,
Trouble.
experience the trouble where
And
there's always trouble, man.
always
So
trouble, man. Like whether it's good trouble, bad trouble, okay trouble. But hey man, just come, join the vibes. If there's anything that's on your mind, y'all know who to reach out. I'm just a co-host. I'm just a guest for today. But that's the plug right here.
that's the
But
plug for real.
But y'all follow me on my social media, man, on Instagram at Malamello22. You feel me? You know, just just follow me though. Ciao.
What about your podcast? You're not gonna talk about that either?
The podcast. Whoo! This year, I started a podcast called Soccer Vibes and Sports. It was an idea that I came up with back in late 2024. and I decided like, you know what? I love soca. I love sports, and just vibes. You feel me? Did well. I did it well with my cousin and a boy of mine that I went to school with, called Starboy. We kind of took a break because I realized, man, these platforms, bro, and if you don't mind sharing, because I was using like different platforms. I guess I was just trying to make myself official with it.
Yeah.
In terms like the editing and the things of that sort. But I realized these things cost money, and you know the way that financially I'm not there where I could do these weekly subscriptions on there. But for me, it's just like I don't know, I just want to do something different in terms of like talk about the soccer world, talk about like the different artists, the new music that's coming out on a weekly basis, bro. Talking about Soca 2026, bro. I'm not sure if you've been in tune, bro, but yo, the tune's been tuning.
Oh, I haven't been
The tune's been
listening.
tuning, bro. I'm gonna give you a prime example. Kes.
Yeah.
Kes came out with this song called Rum and Coca Cola. When you get a chance, yo, that song hit differently.
All right, I'm gonna listen to it
Yeah,
today.
yeah. I'm a big sports junkie, man. I love my sports. But overall, in terms of the whole podcast, bro, my last episode was back in October. Kind of stopped doing it, but we were able to do at least 15 episodes, 15 to 20 episodes in. Like I said, man, just in terms from a financial constraints, it was kind of hard to do what we want to do moving forward. But come 2026, we will be back better than ever.
How come you guys don't try Zoom?
Huh?
Zoom?
Hmm. I never thought about
I
that.
think it should be cheaper, and you could just record. I think up to 30 minutes, so you can actually do like 30-minute episodes.
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, 30 minutes is more durable than as opposed to doing an hour.
Yeah,
You get what I mean?
because how I do it is like I just do raw content. Like I just do a little editing, but everything's raw,
Raw content.
raw content.
So is that like a better method to do?
I mean, you can try it.
Okay.
'Cause editing is like not as hard because you can just put the titles and
You're right,
stuff.
of
But
course, of course. You can't be lazy about it. You can't be lazy. Just
it's
put in
all
the
about the
time.
quality. That's all that matters.
Hmm. I'm gonna try the raw content first. Then I'm gonna also implement Zoom. And if I see that Zoom is more affordable, like especially on a monthly basis, then I just might do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, is there something in particular, as I'm bringing you on as a guest, come the next year, but there's something particular that you would like to talk about on there?
We'll figure it out,
We'll,
dog. I don't know.
as the time get closer, huh?
Yeah, that's how you get closer out to think about it. But right now, I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Wham!
But I guess that's it for today's episode. If you guys laugh, giggled, leave a follow. But if you have a shady comment, just keep it to yourself. We'll see you guys later. Chop it up again.
Happy holidays and happy New Year.
And Happy New Year's, guys. Stay in trouble, troublemakers.